Hello? How are you? Hopefully you're okay. Yeah, hopefully you're okay. My name is Brian. I'm here to talk to you about your workout program for today. Are you ready? Of course you are. Oh, jeez. As I'm tripping over things here in the office. Hey, guys. Here's your workout for today. As you can see, the time's a little bit late on a Friday, so I pretty much pre-record all this stuff. So, here's what you guys got going on for your Saturday. If you're ready to burn it down, you're ready to get your full sweat on, what you have is you have 8 exercises with your 8 exercises. It's 1 round worth of work. That's it. You just gotta go through everything one time and you are all done. There's no rounds, there's no time, there's no anything. It's just you take as long as you need to take. It is what it is. Take your time with it. Go through the workout protocol, and then you're done. So, with that being said, here's how your workout goes. Like I said, it's 1 round worth of everything. 1 round. As you can tell, it's 50 reps. It's 50 reps total or 50 reps each, just depending on what your exercise is. That's what your protocol is for today. So, like I said, the thing about this specific workout, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the caveats in I did in the beginning, like the original aspect of this workout when I wrote it a few years ago, which is 1, you have to go through the list from top to bottom. There is no moving around. You have to do the first exercise, complete it, and then you go to the next exercise, complete it, then you go to the next exercise, complete it. Now, what you can do is you can break up your specific exercise, however many reps you have to do, you can break it up into however many rounds you want. For example, if you're doing the push-up, which is the first exercise on your list for today, you can do 5 sets of 10, you can do 10 sets of 5, you can do 2 sets of 25, you can do you can do it however you want to break that up. That's fine. That part does not matter. But what does matter is you have to do all the reps of the first exercise before you move to the second exercise. That's the thing that counts inside of this workout for today. So, like I said, it's just 1 round. You go 1 time through the list, and then that's it. You are all done. It's all over for today. So, with that being the instructions for your stuff for today. Shaky, shaky. All right, now let's get down to the exercises and show you guys what you need to be doing. Hey guys, Brian here. Now it's time to show you the exercises. All the fun and frivolity that is the workout protocol for today. Are you ready? Of course you are. You're always ready. Let's do this. So, what you guys got going on today is you guys have 8 exercises. With your 8 exercises, you're going to have each exercise is 1 round worth of work. It's 50 reps total or each, just depending on the exercise. I've already explained that in the first part of the video. Now in the second part of the video, we actually talk about those specific exercises. Let's talk about exercise number 1, which is the push-up. Push-up, very simple, very straightforward. This one you can do from your toes or your knees. That part doesn't matter. What does matter is getting from this position here, hands outside of the shoulders just a little bit, and then it's down and back up. Like I said, from the toes or from the knees, down and back up. Now, you can't do it from the ground, that's okay. Do it from a bench or a couch or a chair. And it's just down or back up. If that's too much on the shoulder or what have you, you can always do a chest press. So that's just laying flat on your back on a bench or on a chair or on the floor, for that matter, that's fine. Grab yourself a set of dumbbells or some bags or some peanut butters or whatever you need to do, and you can still chest press, because the idea is we're trying to get a press from, as you can see, from the, and you just forward, yep, and I'm just gonna do this. I'm not even gonna try to explain it because my words, not so good. So, like I said, anything that you can do pressing through the chest, so like I said, toes, knees, hands on a bench, or chest press is also fine as well. And once you get done with the 50 of those, however you decide to do them, go to the next one, which is the touchdown squat. So, with the touchdown squat, what you guys are doing, you start here, feet forward, underneath the hips. You're going to step out, squat down, up, and back in. Out, down, up, in, out, down, and then up, in. If you cannot do the jumping aspect of it, that's okay. Walk it out. Walk out, walk in, walk out, squat down, and then walk it in. Doing that for what you need to do. If that's too much to do, then what you can also do, the third thing that you can do, is just sit down on a bench or a chair, and then stand back up. Sit down on a bench or a chair, just stand back up. All of those versions are fine. Perfectly acceptable. As long as you're doing a knee bend of some kind for 50 reps. The next thing you have after that is the kettlebell swing. So with your kettlebell swing, the first version, feet between hip and shoulder width apart. And the idea with this is to push with your hip and squeeze the glute at the top of the motion. Now, if it's too much to do that, you can deadlift it, still doing the same motion, just not as explosively, just bending over. And the idea is, if you feel it in your lower back at all, two things. Either one, you're bending over way too far forward, and you're keeping your legs too much straight, so bend those knees and push those hips back. Or you just need to brace your abs and drop the weight. So, if it's just hurting too much, that's cool too. Just push your hips back, reach out forward, and then back up. Hips back, arms forward, and then back up. Doing that 50 times will get you the same exact effect. The next thing you have after that is a jump lunge. So, when you're jump lunging, two things. One, try to be on your toes on both parts of this with your feet somewhat wide. As you can see, my feet are kind of wide, or I have a wider stance. And you just go up and switch. Up, switch, up, switch, just like that. Now, if you can't do that, like it hurts the knees or your hips or anything like that, that's okay. Step back and squat down. Just alternating reverse lunge works too. Cool? Cool. So, once you're done with the 50 on each leg of those, the next thing I want you to focus on is the single arm clean. So, with a single arm clean, I try to show everybody like the dumbbell version of it, just because there's a whole lot more control and it's easier to manage the weight, and it's just easier to coach. So what you do is you start with a dumbbell in between your knees, and then what you do is push with the lower body, squeeze your abs at the top so you can bring the dumbbell up to shoulder height. And then you're going to bring it down, up, shoulder height, bring it down, up, shoulder height. Now, one thing that I am going to say, your goal for this is not to swing it out and then bring it to the shoulder. The idea is to bring it straight up in line with the body. So you're here in line with the body. Here in line with the body. Because if you push it out, then the weight goes too far out in front of you, then you have to use your back in order to pull it back, and it's too much shoulder for that exercise. You're going to do 50 on each side. Once you're done with that, or I'm sorry, an alternate for that, honestly speaking, is just decrease the weight that you're using. Because decreasing the load and focusing on the form will actually help strengthen all the connective muscles that allow you to do that movement. The next thing you have after that is the mountain climber. So, with the mountain climbers, several different versions. The first one's from the floor. So you're here in the push-up position, and then you're just in place. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. That's completely up to you. Now, if it's too much to get onto the ground, you can always grab a chair, a bar stool, or something, and put your hands on that, where your hands and your chest are a little more elevated. And same thing, back and forth, 50 on each leg. If it's just too much to put pressure on your shoulders, that's cool. Just high knee in place. And with this one, same thing. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, as long as you're doing 50 on each side. Once you're done with that, the next exercise you guys have is the thruster. Everybody loves thrusters. So, let's talk about that. So with a thruster, the idea is to have something in both hands. So for me, I'm going to show you with the dumbbells in both hands. So you're going to start with your hands at shoulder height. That's one, that's two, and then your goal here is to do a full squat, and then you're going to push as hard as you can, like you're almost trying to jump squat, but not actually jump, okay? So what you're going to do is it's full squat first, and then you're going to stand up as fast as you can and then press overhead. The idea is to do this in one fluid motion. That's the point of it, not to break it down into two separate motions. So it's full squat, and then press overhead and bring it back down. Full squat, and then press overhead. You're going to do 50 of those. Now, the thing is this. If it is too much, if you're using too much weight, that's okay. Drop the weight and then just full squat and press into the air without any weight. Like just do it explosively as you can. This way, like I said, we prevent a lot of damage. We don't hurt your back or anything to that nature. Once you're done with that, with the thruster, bam, 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 bam. Now it's time for the jump rope. With the jump rope, you can do any version, any style, anything you want. As always, I pretty much recommend, try it with the jump rope. Do as much as you can with the jump rope. This way, like I said, we're trying to kind of work that central nervous system for better hand-eye coordination and body proprioception. Because with that jump rope, you have to be aware and cognizant of what you're doing and kind of pace, rhythm, and coordinate with the rope that you're using inside of your hands. So, but if you don't want to do it with the jump rope, I understand that too, that's cool. Like I said, you can always just pretend to have a jump rope and jump in place 350 times. Or you can do 350 jumping jacks, you can do 350 running in place, or just whatever you want to do to get the heart rate up, because that's the point of that final exercise. And that's it. That's all your workout protocol for today. Thank you guys for participating in the fun. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you guys for continuing to make this an awesome experience. And I always want your feedback. I want you to let me know how well this is going, how much it's helping you, or if it's not helping you. Like I said, let me know if it's not working. Brian, this doesn't work or that doesn't work. I do get a phone call or text message from time to time, and I appreciate that. And like I said, keep them coming in. Let me know what I can do better. Let me know what I'm really good at. I mean, because the feedback helps in providing a better service for both you and myself. Because the better you get, the better I get, and the better we get. And that's how it all boils down at the end of the day. And as always, take a second, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and family and loved ones. Let them know what you're still doing and having a good time doing it. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great workout.